from Hiline Lanes and Beer, and here for the title matches of the Pac Northwest Doubles Classic. First of two step ladder finals we'll have this weekend, as we played simultaneous singles and doubles yesterday, separated into the doubles finals this morning and then the singles finals this afternoon. 4 feet and 120 pounds of fury. That's Ewan Oster and Joe and Quan combined. But a lot of two-handed talent for the little guys. They've each won a title recently at Narrows in the 4-event tournament we had. Ewan doubled in the 10th for his win. Joe pretty much ran away with his win. Now they've teamed up as doubles partners. They're giving 16 pins to this guy and gal, Ty Garrett and Jessica Corrette, rocking the JBT Vegas shirts. They just won a close semifinal match to get here to the title match, and this is already the 6th frame as Ty misses wide right. They were working on a double though. However, Quan and Ewan are a little bit slow too. They've had 1, 2, 3, 4 opens in their first 6 frames, so not much working over there yet. Just getting started to the right, the scratch title match. Duncan Whitaker and Bradley Baldazar taking on top seed Zach Grime and Bud Sicard, so we'll keep you posted on that as well. Jessica, the only one over there in the handicap division who doesn't have a JBT title. Trying to fix that. That'll help with that spare. 78 through 5, their opponents have. Only 59 through 5, and they're getting 16 on top of that. So big lead early, but still the second half of the match, to see if they can recover. Jessica rocks that backup ball, and ooh, breaks up a big split over there. That's a giant break. Because once Doe and Ewan figure this out, they can string forever. Want to put the card here? Pick one of those Hawks cards. Search on lane 9. There you go. Good luck. So Jessica unable to convert that 6-10. That's an opportunity here for Quan. He's 11 years old, a little shorty, but watch this powerful ball, and he knows where it's going. Ah, just holds high flush, gets the big strike. See if his partner can capitalize. A little bigger version of a two-hand in Zach and Bud. I wonder if 8 years from now, Ewan and Doe will be as tall as Zach and Bud, and they'll be over there in the scratch division, firing two-handed shots at their opponents. Oster unable to capitalize, but leaves an easy spare. Meanwhile, Zach and Bud slow starting over there, spare open, hopefully spare, while Duncan and Bradley have doubled to open up. Oh no, make that spare open, yikes. Oh, and that ball hooks by the 3, yikes. Too many 9 dashes when you're the ones giving pins will make it awfully tough to win matches. Garrett, who cannot wait to bowl. Very nice, look at a guest commentator here. Go ahead, Charlie, you were doing fine. Don't let me stop you.
You read us the close line. The 1 2 Bradley on lane 22. No time is the 13th.
Charlie Simperman, ladies and gentlemen.
I always thought Charlie was going to ruin this, so I'm honestly surprised that he didn't.
Well, are you done?
Physics said that he will miss it.
Physics says. Physics dictated that miss, folks. Well, it gives them a faintest hope here. He's open in the 8th, and spare misses all over the place here in the last game and a half. Lanes might be getting a little funky. Corrette up in the 9th. Leaves the same thing she missed in the 7th, so she'll have to correct that on this spare ball. They have a chance of letting them back in this match. The best Quan and Oster can do is 156, right?
Duncan now steps up on 21.
Struck in his 2nd. This is the opposite lane that he bowled on in the last match, which is interesting. He was nails in the 10th frame on the last match, doubling to win that game for his team. So they must want him in the anchor spot. This time Curette does make that spare, and Doe and Ewan are in must-strike scenarios here.
What I've seen in the past few matches is that no lead is safe.
Yeah, seems like it. Doesn't Bud look like a really, really stretched out Quan? They weigh about the same. Oh! Good time. Thrown by a 30-pound kid. Well, a third chance for Oster to capitalize. The last 3 frames Quan struck. The last 2 times Ewan followed up with a 9 out. Sure. Oh, the pocket was only giving him 9 counts. You might as well go Brooklyn and get that strike. Huge mandatory strike for him there. Would dearly love to double here in the 5th. No, ring it down. Zach up here from SoCal racked up another invitational with this performance. Alright, so that gives him 145. That's not going to be enough, I don't believe.
And he will make it.
I think it was that leg kick that prevented the ball from hooking there. Oster cross lane will pick up the 10 and give his team 145, but the problem is they're giving 16. So Garrett just needs to stay behind the line to pick up the title here. He needed a mark in the last game through a strike. He needs less than that this time. That's a nice feeling to have when you're in the 10th frame of the title match. Should do it. Yep, 156 if he misses them both. Ty and Jessica win today's handicap doubles title. Well, for the little guys, they will be back for more in a couple minutes in the singles. Everybody bowling here, I believe, made the singles cut, so still plenty more to take care of today. The Winchels are ready.
Bradley on 22 will try to throw like a 30-mile-an-hour shot. Let's see if he can do it.
I would think so.
Let's see back there.
Brad and Duncan qualified second at plus 260. Zach and Bud way ahead of that at 429 over for their 8 plus bonus spins. Nice match, gentlemen. Well done.
Been around the pocket the last 2 shots.
The versatile Whitaker. We saw him playing 5th Arrow at Narrows to win the title there. I've seen him play the 2-board all the time on other patterns. This time he's using a little more hand rotation, a little more side roll, and covering a lot of boards. He's got it all. He's got his team right in this match.
Got great ball motion and great carry, and that's definitely what the bowler wants to see.
He does the weirdest thing in his approach. He puts his thumb in the bowling ball. Strange thing to do, right? Who does that these days?
On the board.
Yeah, speaking of versatility, when you have that much rotation, you've got to be comfortable being this far left. Chris, you want to pick a card out here for your lane? Believe it or not, that means lane number 9. Very good. Good luck. We're getting our lane assignments for singles while we're going through this match. Spare shooting's been an adventure for everybody in the finals here, but he's able to cover up that 4. They trail by 8 with that conversion through 5 frames. Zach in the middle of an all-conference point race. The results up here will certainly help that cause. Super tight Southwest Conference points as well, but hasn't found the look on this pair at all, on this lane at least at all yet. Rocking the PBA Junior shirt. He and Hunter and Caitlin and Emily all made the PBA Junior finals just a couple weeks ago out in Florida. Guys and their dedicated families do a lot of traveling. Some of them just bowled the Storm event out in Dallas last week. We're up here in Seattle this week. Look out.
He missed.
Oh my goodness.
Man,
Yo,
that went out for burger and fries, came back with steak and baked potato.
use your own lines. Don't take Randy's lines. Draw a card, Carter. Bradley, the only member of this quartet that doesn't have a JBT title. Carter, you'll be on lane 11.
Bradley doesn't have a JBT title.
Does not.
Bradley doesn't have a JBT title.
And now that Jessica has one, he's the only one in the finals. Then a lot of side roll for Bradley's ball too. Look at that hand rotate counterclockwise under it, but not able to come back off the spot. This pair's gotten a little squirrely, folks. Bradley capable of making this. The question is, does he and his teammate want him to? If you go for it, it's really easy to get 1 or 2. If you don't go for it, you got a pretty good chance of getting 3 out of it. And you're working on a strike, so 1 pin is 2. And there is the aforementioned 6-1 instead of 6-3. That's 6 pins a count. Tossed away by going for it. That gives their team 107 through 7, and they went from a 6-pin lead to a 7-pin deficit just like that. Yikes. See if Duncan can hold them up. Haley. Draw a card. Lane 7.
Can I draw a card just for fun?
Please don't. 24. That he does. Every mark important here. Hi. Well, you're playing head-to-head matches, so you might. Wait a second. Where's your card? Am I missing something? Oh, there you are. She's looking right at me.
Oh, darn it!
That's lane 5. Meanwhile, solid 9 here for Sicard as they're working on their 4th consecutive 9 spare. If he covers it, Zach's 3-pin was an adventure, and Bud's 9 is less of an adventure. Thankfully for them. Anybody else need to draw for lanes?
I would have beat them all because they gave me like a
Trails by 6. Spare working 9th. Yeah. Grime does his job, setting his team up in the 9th. A little energy to his partner. And what can Bradley Baltazar will himself to do here in the 9th frame? 6-1, 7-2, 7-2. The last 3 times. Can he make the move to double up and give his team the lead? If he does, and Duncan comes up and doubles, they shut out Zach and Bud. Oh man. Got everything to tumble towards the 10. Something touched it, not enough. Still in this match though, very much in this match. They'll only trail by 6 pins with the conversion here in the 9th frame. However, it's strike lurking in the 9th for Zach and Bud. Oh no. Boy, it has been a sloppy title match, or sloppy stepladder really, on all sides. Lots of 9 dashes and other crucial errors putting teams behind the 8 ball. Duncan strikes out for 165. That would force any mark out of Bud in the 10th. So he must get these 2 strikes to have any chance for his team.
Duncan's been super solid on this lane.
Been super solid all weekend.
Really, yeah. That looks good.
That's one. Hey, Aiden, you want to draw a card? Let's be on lane 7. Here you go, Aiden. Scoreboard while we have a second there. See the 165 maximum here for Duncan. 9 out would be 151 over there. 161 rather, so yeah, this shot mandatory. Oh, what a time for a ring and 10 to show up. Oh. Whitaker gives it the stink eye, and well he should, because that sure looked like 10. But it's a 9 count that seals the deal and is going to give Bud and Zach this year's Pac Northwest Doubles title. That'll be number 13 for Grime. Puts him only 10 ahead of Bud. Bud's got quite a few years to catch up to him as well. Zach off to Iowa for college, so he's going to have limited chances to add to his title collection after this season.
Me with my 0 JBT titles.
They're hard to win.
He needs like 1.
Fortunately for them, they didn't need that 10-pin to carry.
Alright, let's see if we can win singles.
That was the weirdest title match ever.
Huh?
Got a little funky out there.
Yeah, they were. It was a good back and forth match. Uh-oh. Oh, nice.
Great stuff to start our double singles doubleheader. We'll do it again in singles in, about 3 hours. Come on back.